wonderful Rashmi and Janavedi. They are here finally. Good to meet them. Um, they are single-handedly responsible for making this evening happen. I want to thank
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my show. I am your host, Sneha Vishal. Today, we have a very lovely guest who is the winner of Mrs. International Beauty 2019, Laurie Neena. Please welcome her.
Nah. And Laurie Neena is also Mrs. Talented. Mrs. Talented title also goes to Laurie Neena. Alright guys, congrats.
Hello, Laurie. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you. Doing very well. Very happy to see you. Neha, nice to meet you.
Same here, and you're looking very beautiful.
Thank you. You too.
That was a really great moment, right? When you were crowned. I want to know how did you feel like when you were announced as the winner?
I felt wonderful. It was like a dream, and I thought I'm in a dream. And when I heard my name and walking towards that crowning, it was like I must be dreaming. But it was. I will never forget. It was beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow. Nice.
Best thing ever happened to me.
Wow. So, did you always think of participating in a pageant? Was it like your childhood dream?
Somehow yes, because since I'm a child, I love to sing Indian music, and I love everything about. In my opinion, I think in some other life I was an Indian because I love everything about India or Indian music, and I watch movies and stuff. So I somehow dreamed that I will be on the stage one day, either singing Indian music or in participate in something that is from India. So it was kind of a childhood dream. Yes.
So, I know that you're not Indian, but I want you to tell your viewers, like, where are you from and who are you married to?
I'm from Romania, from Transylvania, middle part of Romania, and I'm married to a lovely man from Punjab, Sanjay Kohli, for 27 years.
Wow. And how did you guys meet? We want to know about your story.
We both working on for an American company, and we both work for that company. So it was a very beautiful moment when we met. Sanjay dropped his name tag, and I picked it up, and somehow our eyes met, and then from next day we were together from forever. We didn't separate for a minute.
It's like a Bollywood movie.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And did your family like accept him because he was Indian and you are Romanian? How did it all go through the family?
My family accepted him right away, but in his family was a little taboo because he was engaged to be married to a girl from India, and then I came in the picture, and Sanjay took me to India and introduced me as his bride, and it was kind of a shocker for the family. But then everybody embraced me very well, and I blend in very well. I cooked dal and chawal with Mommy G, and took care of things. And I mean, I felt home, and they loved that, and they protected me, and I was like a queen. I went into every place, and I even sang somewhere, and people threw flowers at me. It was I was very respected and very admired everywhere. And I was like, it was very beautiful. My first place to see in India was Hotel Meridian, which impressed me. You know, so it was very beautiful. Everything was so beautiful.
And like, how was your husband's reaction when you were going to participate in the pageant?
He was a little skeptical. He was wondering how come they would accept me as a Romanian being in the show. But my darling Rashmi ji and Janak, they insisted, and they were with me all the way. And let me tell you, they made it happen. And he trusted that. He even came because I participated, like I think this was the third time, and I enjoyed it every time. First time he was able to come with me, and he was like very proud, and dressed up like for a wedding, and everything was like so excited. And my family all was with me the first time, but the second one, unfortunately, he was like new in the job, he couldn't make it. But I came with my mom the third time, and it happened that. We made it a dream for her too, so it's something out of this world,
Yeah. So as you told us, right, that you participate like 3 times, like it's really takes courage to participate 3 times. And what kept you motivated? Like you wanted to do it. Like, what was that one thing was like telling you, no, Neena, you have to do it.
I love very much singing on the stage, and I love stage, and I love beauty. So what else can you do to show that up? So that was an opportunity for me that I could not miss. And Rashmi and Betty, they were so dear to me. They invited me. I'm like, how can you miss something like that? So I came, and I enjoyed every single minute of it. It was a dream come true, and every time I got an opportunity, I went for it. And I will go again if I ever have a chance. But now I'm already God willing, like a crown girl. So but my heart will be with you guys forever.
So how are you preparing for the pageant? Can you tell our viewers, like, what were you focusing more on?
My main preparation was in singing, because everything else I was feeling pretty confident about walking, and because first time, second time I learned a lot of things, and I was pretty confident about that. But the singing, I wanted to make sure the song comes out well, and I sang Mere Rashke Kamar in the show, and I was extremely tired, and my voice didn't want to listen to me though, but it came up pretty well, and I was so proud of it. And I wanted to make sure that I don't say something wrong. Like, being non-Indian, I was always terrified of saying something wrong. So I like made sure I don't forget a word or something, even though I know what I'm saying, I know what I'm singing. But you know how it is. You don't want to say something like a kutia, like in a Romanian word that is not put in Indian word. But that's what my worry was, and I conquered it. Thank God.
Yes. So do you speak any other languages? Do you speak any Indian languages?
You know what? If I have to, I can speak Hindi language. If I'm in India, nobody speaks English, I can make it.
Oh, really? Very nice. So I would like you to sing some song for us.
Oh, okay. There is a song that actually applies to my life very much. My husband stole my heart. So, Chura liya hai tumhe jo dil ko, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. चुरा लिया है तुमने जो दिल को, नजर नहीं चुराना सनम, बदल के मेरी तुम जिंदगानी, कहीं बदल ना जाना सनम, हो ले लिया दिल, हाय मेरा दिल, हाय दिल, and so forth.
Nice. Very nice. Singing Hindi is really good. And I'm so happy to hear your voice. So can you tell us something about your culture, like Romanian culture? Because like many of our viewers would be Indian, so we would like to know about your culture also.
You'll be surprised to know Romanian culture is very similar to Indian culture. We respect, we respect honor, and we know Romanian food is a little different than Indian, because it's not as spicy as this, but the style of cooking is almost same. Besides, the only difference between our cooking is the turmeric and ginger. Other than that, almost everything is same. And the roti that India love, Romanians like bread, and there's little difference. But other than that, and we have our own music also is very melodious, like Indian music too. And I would say families are united and very conservative, like Indian families. So I would say there's a lot of similarities, and then little differences maybe in the fact that Indian families are more elaborate and like live together. Generations stick together. But in Romanians are more like apart. Like they like to have their own castle, like we say. So that's the only difference. Other than that, very very similar. And we are very loving people, very friendly people, Romanians.
Nice. And beautiful too.
Thank you.
So I know that you are a nurse. Like, how is this COVID being with you? Like, how are you tackling this COVID-19 right now?
I must tell you, it's hard. It's hard, but I'm very lucky. Hospital I'm working at doesn't deal with a lot of COVID. We do have, but not as other hospitals, and we have a lot of protection. And when we deal with COVID patients, we are totally we're going on a moon. We covered completely. So I'm not exposed at all, and God willing, it's going to be over one day. But we're doing pretty well, even though Florida, unfortunately, it's going up now, and it's not good. A lot of people not protecting themselves, which makes it worse. But thank God, I'm fine and I'm strong, and we're ready. My hospital is good, ready for it.
So how did you react when you got to know about COVID-19 and you have to go to work, and was it scary? Oh my God, I have to go. How was it? How was that feeling?
Yes, it was very scary, let me tell you, because I have a little bit asthma issues. So for me, it was scary. I was thinking, my God, if I get it, I'm done for. So every day was scared. I was scared to go to work. I must tell you, I was very scared. But it got better. Then I have a manager that understand my situation, so kind of kept me a little away from it. So I was lucky. So far I did not encounter this disease, thank God, and I hope I will not. Even though we're still dealing with it, I still do the testing for the COVID and stuff. But we are more protected than before. We are not ready for at the beginning, but now we are ready. Now I'm sorry.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much. Yes, somebody gotta do it, right?
Yeah, because it's so difficult in this time. People are not even going out, and you have to still go out and work. It's really commendable.
Yeah.
So my next question is tell me about yourself. How do you define yourself? Your nature. How are you? We want to know about you.
I would say I'm a very loving and friendly person. I love to be around people. I love to have a lot of friends. I do have a lot of friends that we have gatherings and kiddie parties and singing parties. And I'm a very loving mother. I have two beautiful daughters and a son. One of the daughters you will meet, you guys are going to meet tomorrow, was one of the crown princesses in the show. And I have another daughter that is an anesthetist, and she works also like in danger with me, which is she's literally a brave lioness. And I'm very proud of everything. I love my job. I love to help people. I love to entertain people. I'm a joker when I'm in any gathering. I'm the joker of the group and the singer of the group. I love to sing for them. And I would say whoever have me as a friend it's a blessed person, because I'm a loving friend.
Very nice, very nice. So who has been your biggest inspiration in life?
In my life, I can say that my mom. was a big inspiration for me. She was a strong person. She went through a lot in her life, and she faced it with a big heart and with strong. And I must tell you that I'm very proud of her, and everything she did, she succeeded, and she, we are here because what she did and who she is, and God bless her. I must say.
Nice, nice, nice. Me too. I also love my mom. Yes. So, how are you as a mom? I would like to know.
I would say I'm a friendly mother, but very strict mother. I'm very much like an Indian mother. I'm very strict. I'm behind my daughter like every minute, and I'm very like I would say in between my husband and I'm the bad mama, and my husband is a spoiling husband and papa. So, but I of course it's for their betterment, right? It's for their good. Whatever I advise my children is to be good in life, to be good citizen and good people in their life, and so I must say I'm a good mom in my opinion.
Yes. Definitely, one has to be strict and one has to be a little lenient, right? That's how we have
Yes.
to be.
I must say, I thought my husband being Indian is going to be more conservative father to my Indian 19-year-old,
No.
but no, I'm the one.
Okay. So tell us your most memorable moment in your life.
Most memorable moments, I must say that one of these Miss Bharat 19 was the best. Then I had other shows where I sang and I won, and were good moments. The moment when I met my husband is a wonderful moment, and the moment I got my job and I was my first nursing day was the moment. But
Are you there?
A couple, the wonderful Rashmi and Janavedi. A couple, the wonderful Rashmi and Janavedi. They are here finally. Good to meet them. They are single-handedly responsible for making this evening happen. I want to thank couple, the wonderful Rashmi and Janavedi. They are here finally. Good to meet them. They are single-handedly responsible for making this evening happen. I want to thank